Across the battlefields of Ukraine, tanks burn without ever seeing their enemy. Artillery positions are destroyed minutes after being deployed. Commanders are killed miles behind the front line. And the soldiers responsible are often nowhere near the target. They are operators, watching screens, guiding machines, redefining warfare in real time. Stay with us, because what you're about to see is changing warfare forever. But before then, like and subscribe to encourage our effort. Ukraine has become the world's first true laboratory of modern warfare, and the experiment is being watched by every military power on Earth. Before this war, drones were just tools, but after Ukraine innovated, drones became weapons of dominance. At the start of the invasion, Russia arrived with what it believed was overwhelming power. Thousands of tanks, massed artillery, long armored columns stretching for miles. This was 20th century warfare, designed for speed, shock, and brute force. What it encountered was something entirely different. Cheap drones, some costing less than a single artillery shell, began appearing everywhere, hovering, watching, waiting. They exposed troop movements, tracked supply convoys, marked targets with ruthless precision. What once required satellites and spy planes was now being done by soldiers with backpacks and tablets. The battlefield became transparent. For the first time in modern war, hiding became almost impossible. Every movement risked detection. Every radio signal risked interception. Every mistake carried immediate consequences. Artillery no longer fired blindly. Drones hovered above, adjusting aim in real time, turning entire grids into kill zones. A tank, once the king of the battlefield, became a liability. Heavy, loud, visible. A single drone dropping a small explosive from above could disable a multi-million-dollar vehicle. This wasn't just a tactical shift, it was an economic one. Russia could lose tanks faster than it could replace them. Ukraine could lose drones and replace them the same day. That imbalance reshaped the war. But drones didn't just change how weapons were used, they changed who could fight. Special forces were no longer the only ones capable of deep strikes. Small infantry units gained precision strike capability. Even civilians began contributing, modifying commercial drones into weapons of war. The line between military and civilian technology blurred. A hobbyist drone became a battlefield asset. A smartphone became a command center. War decentralized, and with that decentralization came speed. Decisions that once took hours now took minutes. Targets were identified, confirmed, and destroyed before traditional command structures could react. This created a new kind of battlefield pressure. There was no safe rear, no quiet zone, no moment truly off the front line. Commanders found themselves hunted. Headquarters relocated constantly. Signals were minimized, lights were kept off, and still, drones found them. The psychological impact was devastating. Soldiers reported feeling watched at all times. A constant buzzing overhead became a source of anxiety. Even silence felt dangerous.
This was not just physical warfare. It was psychological warfare. Automated, relentless, inescapable. And drones were only the beginning. Electronic warfare surged alongside them, jamming signals, hijacking controls, turning drones against their operators. A new arms race emerged, not of size, but of software. Who could see first? Who could jam faster? Who could adapt quicker? The battlefield became a contest of algorithms. Ukraine adapted rapidly. It built entire units around drone warfare.
integrated live feeds directly into artillery commands, trained operators faster than traditional pilots. Russia adapted too, but slower. Its doctrine was built around mass and momentum. Drones punished both. Large formations became liabilities. Predictable routes became death traps. The war exposed a truth many militaries feared. Numbers mean less when visibility is total. This is why global militaries are watching closely, because what happened in Ukraine will not stay in Ukraine. Every major power is rewriting its doctrine. Every general is rethinking force structure. Every defense budget is shifting. The future soldier may carry fewer bullets and more batteries. Wars may be decided less by who has the biggest army and more by who controls the sky just above the battlefield. And this raises dangerous questions. If small nations can destroy major armies with inexpensive technology, what does deterrence look like? If battlefields become transparent, can wars escalate faster before diplomacy has time to act? If machines increasingly fight in place of humans, who bears responsibility for mistakes? Ukraine didn't just defend itself, it changed warfare, not through overwhelming power, but through adaptation, innovation, and necessity. This war has proven something unsettling. The future of conflict is already here. It is cheaper, faster, and far less predictable. And the next war will not begin the same way the last one did, because now everyone has been watching. Like and subscribe if this documentary gave you a deeper understanding of how modern warfare is evolving, and don't forget to also share with others. The next war will not look like the last, and we'll break down why.